Tastes so good.
It just smells so wonderful. So you're getting ready for Memorial Day. You want to do things a little differently. We have Chef Eddy Rocq from Eddy Rocc's Catering. Hi, Eddy.
Hi.
How are you?
How
Thanks
are you?
for coming. I'm
Thank
Anna.
you.
This is Chuck.
Hi.
Eddy.
Nice to meet you.
What have you got for us?
All right, well, today we brought a salmon papillote. So you can do it different ways, but it's very easy. Here we have, I put some leeks in the bottom, so just chopped leeks, a little bit of a fresh salmon. So here a smaller portion if you want different dishes. It's a fresh Norwegian salmon, 4-ounce portion, a couple slices of lemon, fresh cherry tomatoes, and I put some peppercorn.
So do you have to make these little squares with your tin foil in order for this to work?
No, you don't. It's just for presentation.
Oh.
You can fold it not so nicely, but it's...
You must know how I cook.
It will work the same way. And you just set it on the side of your barbecue, and you'll be good to go. It takes about 8 to 12 minutes to cook.
I want to mention that all of these recipes are on our website right now. So if you want more information about it, we go a little fast here. You can just go to the website and everything's right there. Okay, Eddy, moving on.
All right, so here we have a salad niçoise. So seared tuna, so fresh tuna, you're just going to slightly sear it about 10 seconds on each side. It's very quick. Put the seasoning on the outside.
You like tuna?
Here we have heirloom tomatoes. So heirloom tomatoes, you can find those tomatoes here. You can see a yellow one, we have a red one, an orange one.
What is this
here,
crispy
so
thing?
it's a little Parmesan. So you take just
Parmesan?
fresh Parmesan, grated,
God.
in the oven. I put a little piece
have
of sun-dried tomatoes and fresh
I'm
parsley.
saving myself for the dessert,
I'll just have
There
some.
you
which is
go.
coming up shortly.
We have purple potatoes. You probably noticed here the color. So you can use that. You can find it in any grocery store as well, and it looks very nice. It pops to the eye, and it's just beautiful.
Great looking.
Thank you. And we have the last thing on it, which is important, is the acorn squash. So it's smoked and grilled with from herb de Provence on it a little bit.
Eddy Rocq has a catering business, Eddy Rocq Catering. And again, want the recipes for any of this? Just go to our website because we're moving along to dessert now.
There you go. So here it's a poached pear. We did a little syrup.
Beautiful.
So just water. Thank you very much. It's water and sugar and just berries. So blueberries and blackberries. Just put some berries into your water, bring it to a boil, and put your pear into it already peeled. And let it cook.
How do you peel that easily? It's easy to peel. It looks beautiful. I peel a pear, it doesn't look that nice.
Really? Well, come see me. I'll show you.
He's a professional.
Come see us at Rocq Catering. There you go. So
he does this for a living.
You cook it for about, same thing, 20 minutes, probably about medium heat, depending the size of the pear. What we did in the bottom here is just a chocolate sauce and toasted almonds. So sliver almonds, just slightly baked in the oven, and fresh mint, and just comes out.
And the sunflowers here are optional. So
These came from Chuck's garden.
And we grew the sunflower as well. No, we didn't.
And finally, here at the end.
And here it's an apricot tart as well. So you have a puff pastry. You can find puff pastry now in any grocery store. So just a puff pastry baked.
We're talking
and,
about food.
Almond cream. So you have almond cream is almond powder, sugar, butter, and flour. You have all the recipe again, as Chuck was saying online. And roasted apricot. So what we did with the apricot, which is interesting, we marinated it with some rum, lavender buds, so from your garden, you can, and a little rosemary as well. You can marinate for a couple of days.
How much rum is in there?
And I smell it. Have a taste of that. It's got lavender in it.
And you can barbecue that slightly as well. You just put your apricot, make sure you have a little bit of spray or oil on your grill, and just slightly grill it. And just to give a smoky grill taste, it's beautiful as well.
I can tell you have a master's hand. One of the things, presentation is at least 65% of it, because it has to attract your eye.
Well, exactly.
You do a marvelous job.
Oh, thank you. That's right. Thank you
marvelous.
so much.
Absolutely.
And,
what are we drinking back here, by the way?
Oh, yeah. So, exactly. Thank you for that. What we did, we took the syrup from the poached pear right there, and what we did with it, instead to dispose of it, we used it and add some red wine to it, and just have it as a drink after.
Anna just keeps eating, doesn't she?
There you go.
Eat right through this.
Drinking, perfect.
You won't have to worry about dinner at all.
No, I'm working
set up
straight
perfectly.
through.
Absolutely perfectly.
What do you think is the biggest mistake that people make when they're trying to impress everyone?
Well, sometimes using ingredients they're not familiar with, Here it's very simple. As I was mentioning, that purple potato is just a potato. You cook it the exact same way. It's just purple. So you impress your guests because they're not used to see it. So don't go with ingredients you're just not used to use that at all. And just use something, you're familiar with, like a potato or a squash, which is very familiar and have a different color. Here, the Parmesan is just so easy to make.
Eddy, I want to thank you so much for being with us this afternoon. It's Eddy Rocq Catering. Once again, you go to our website, you got all the recipes up there. And the wonderful thing about all of this, there is so much food here, the crew is going to be so very, very happy.
There you go.
We like that. And we'll be right back. Stay with us.
J'aime ça.
Merci.